Get rid of that one and go to this. Okay. Let me turn the volume down on this so I can do this. Okay, and we are starting right now. I don't have a flip phone with me. Let me put this so it doesn't change orientation. But I do have my iPad. So I have both hands for the iPad now. And this is Penn Point. The flip is not working, but people will be on that right away. So you won't have that shaking that makes you want to throw up. Speaking of this gesture, I believe the masturbation-a-thon is going on in San Francisco. So for all you guys, gals, and in-betweens up there, my heart is with you. My heart's jacking right with you. Speaking of jacking, this episode of Penn Point is brought to you by Netflix. Let me talk about this right to remain silent. I'm reading this from the MSNBC website right here. I'll have something a little later from the Fox website because whack jobs like me don't care how the news is slanted. We can slant it plenty ourselves. It says, I'm reading this right from the MSNBC website, want to invoke the right to remain silent, you'll have to speak up. In a narrowly split decision, the Supreme's conservative majority, see already MSNBC is pissed, conservative majority expanded its limits on the famous Miranda rights for criminal suspects on Tuesday over the dissent of new Justice Sonia Sotomayor, who said the ruling turned America's right of protection from police abuse upside down. Well, at least Sonia's saying something. I mean, Clarence Thomas has said like next to nothing, which, you know, for someone in government to say nothing, okay with me, but people do make fun of him for it. So this is the deal as I understand it. And the way I understand things is, as you know very well, usually wrong. I don't even know about monkeys and little people. The Supreme Court has said that if you want to invoke your Miranda right to remain silent, you have to say you want to remain silent. So it's a paradox. And my friends that I chat with all the time are totally against this. You know, you should be able to invoke your right to, is it evoke or invoke? Someone will tell me. Invoke. They say invoke. So that's good enough for me. If you want to invoke your right to remain silent, you have to say, I want to remain silent, just like you say, I would like a lawyer. You can't just sit there saying nothing. And there's this suspect the suspect sat for like 3 hours. I guess his name is Tompkins. Sat 3 hours without saying anything, just like grunts and stuff. And the police kept asking him questions, asking if he felt guilty for what he'd done, if he wanted to pray, any of that stuff. And try that on me. Whenever you capture me, try asking me if I want to pray. And the guy did not say anything. And after 3 hours, when they asked him if he was guilty, he said he did feel guilty and he would like to pray for forgiveness. And that led to a conviction that sent him to, that sent him up the river, as we used to say in old movies. And my friends are saying that shutting up for 3 hours should tell the police that you intend to invoke your right to remain silent. I don't think so. I think that if you want to say you want to remain silent, so leave me alone, split, get the fuck out of the room, you are welcome to say that when you want to say you want a lawyer. And by the way, if you are busted, please do not say anything and insist on a lawyer. I mean, really, don't act like because you're smart and you've talked your way out of things before, you can talk your way out of this. In every situation where you're talking to police, say as little as possible. Really, give your lawyers a chance somewhere down the line. Whether you're innocent or guilty, shut up. But that having been said, I think that you can also just shut up. And all my friends are saying, yeah, you know, this is the paradox and the jive-ass government and shit, making the state's job easier. You shouldn't have to speak to say you want to remain quiet. And my point on this is you don't have to speak to say you want to stay quiet. You just have to stay quiet. But if you want them to stop questioning you, if you want them to shut up, then you have to invoke your right to remain silent. So this is something the Supreme Court did that I'm okay with. And I'm not, you know, I've been okay with the Supreme Court in a few big things lately, but as a rule, you know, we sometimes separate a little bit. Netflix delivers movies directly to your home, saving you time, money, and hassle. Watch as many movies as you want. Shipping is free. There are never any late fees or no due dates. Keep the movies as long as you like. DVDs by mail, plus instantly right to your TV. Get unlimited movies 2 ways for only $8.99 a month. But as a new member and a Penn Point viewer, you can get a free trial membership. And go check it out, man. I mean, go to the website, go to netflix.com/Penn. The word, isn't it a beautiful word when you think of it? It just conveys everything. The word. That's a crazy person talking!